Yeah, the no, tryna leave me alone. No. Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on this, I sold out the show. Got out like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 4 catches, 84 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him to miss.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells, his 2nd touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got Fuller. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And it's really difficult to try.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time it didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incomplete.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And incomplete here on third down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Now a play fake here on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
This is caught inside the 15. A big-time play there for the Texans. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defense.
That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's letting this one. He rifles one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will break. It out past the 20-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Gone!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
It's a safety Ron Parker there to make the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this results in 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Back to throw here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll buy some time right, eluding the pressure right. Oh, and now he both nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.